name is Norm and this is my partner Miền.
Hello everyone.
We are both 17 years old and are both students of Trãi High School, which is located in Nam Cao Street. And this is the logo of our school, as you can see. Really pretty, right?
We are recording this video right now for the competition. As you all know, the National English Speaking Contest. We will be appearing on the internet, so if you could just spend a little time giving us a like and share, we will really appreciate of it. So what's our topic today, Nam?
Our topic today for this video is about our community. So, well, sounds quite large and vague, right? Sounds like you don't know where we're going to start, right? Well, we'll get on to it. So we'll get started with the definition of what is a community, and Mike will tell you about.
Well, a community is a group of people who share something in common. For example, like a hobby. You can define community by the shared attributes of the people, and then or by the strength of the connections and among them. You need a bunch of people who are alike in some way, who feel some sense of belonging or interpersonal connections.
Well, I want to give you guys a bit more example of what is a community, so you guys can easily understand. People who share the same neighborhood, I'll call it a local community. People who have Vietnamese nationality, I'll call it the Vietnamese community. I belong to the Vietnamese community, and easier like me and mine. People who play games are in the gaming community.
Speaking of the community, I'm reminded of the quarantine time that has just passed a few months ago.
Right? Oh yes, that's totally right. When I first read the topic and it says community, well, the first thing that pops up in my head, is the quarantine time. Well, because our community before the quarantine time, the Vietnamese community was really weak before the pandemic. You have to admit it. Like most of the people were just living for their own sake. But because of the rise of the coronavirus, now seems everyone is acting as a whole, as a community now. Everyone now knows how to think for others. Like they will wear a mask when going outside, or they will stay at home during the quarantine time. And if anyone were sick, have symptoms of coronavirus, they will isolate themselves from the community and they will go to the nearest hospital to get cured. And it is the first time I really see our community as a whole coming together and taking responsibility.
Yes, I agree with what you said. Because on the quarantines, people get to connect to the others than they used to do.
Yeah.
Thanks to the awareness of each person of our community has passed the hardest time of the pandemic. Now there is no case, and if there is, it's just people from the other countries coming back.
Yes.
But other cases has been isolated and now are in the process of being treated. Yes. With the direction of the Prime Minister, Wisdom and the awareness of our people, our Vietnamese community as a whole has done a really great job from preventing the coronavirus, making us a bigger and a stronger community than we ever have.
Well, now I don't know whether the coronavirus is fully bad or not,
Yeah.
I mean, because of the coronavirus, our community has improved compared to before, right?
Yeah, much better.
Because of and not just that, because people have to isolate themselves at home, the environment was protected for the last 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
Like, it has been better, and with lower polluted air, it is really good for the earth,
Totally.
And I'm just hoping that our community would continue its strength, and so that our nation can be a model for the global community when it comes to public health.
Yeah, I have the same opinion with you.
And right now our country have passed through the hardest time of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
But not all of the country in the world have passed through their hardest time. So I'm just hoping that
the other countries,
the other country will pass through their hardest time with
the support from Vietnam.
Yeah, with the support of their community and with the support of other community like our country will help them. So thank you for listening. That is our talk.